Animals have an uncanny ability to tug at our heartstrings, whether it's with a simple meow, an adorable roll, or those big, soulful eyes that seem to speak directly to us. It's what we might call cuteness overload, and it's nearly impossible to resist. But sometimes, animals go beyond the usual tricks. They tap into something deeper, leaving us utterly charmed and defenseless. From an orangutan adopting a baby to a polite little deer with impeccable manners, here are 15 animals that melted everyone's hearts. Number 15. Elephant falls asleep every time caretaker sings. Phai Mai, an Asian elephant living in Thailand, shares a beautiful bond with her caretaker, Lek Chaylard. While Phai Mai loves a good nap, her favorite way to fall asleep is by listening to Lek's soothing lullabies. In a heartwarming video, Phai Mai gently pulls Lek close with her trunk, as if requesting her special song. Lek obliges, softly stroking Phai Mai's head while singing. Within moments, the elephant relaxes completely, her breathing deepens, and she drifts into a peaceful slumber. Lek even lies down beside her, sharing the quiet moment together. Lek, a renowned caretaker featured on National Geographic, BBC, and Animal Planet, has dedicated her life to caring for elephants. Her ability to connect with Phai Mai and other elephants is a testament to the deep love and understanding they share, a bond as heartwarming as her lullabies. Like this video, smash the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, or these cockroaches will dance on your face when you're sleeping. Number 14. Horses visit dying owner. Roberto Gonzalez, a Vietnam War veteran and lifelong horse lover, had one final wish as he lay on his hospital bed, to see his two beloved horses, Sugar and Ringo, one last time. Despite being paralyzed after sustaining injuries in combat in 1970, Gonzalez never let his disability hold him back. He fulfilled his dream of becoming a horse rancher and spent decades surrounded by the animals he cherished. At the age of 71, Gonzalez fell critically ill and was moved to a veterans hospital in Texas. Understanding his final wish, friends and hospital staff arranged a special visit from Sugar and Ringo. The horses seemed to sense the gravity of the moment, nuzzling their owner in what felt like a tender goodbye. It was a touching farewell between a man and the horses that had been a central part of his life, a fitting tribute to his love for them. Number 13. Deer visits rescuer to say thanks. When a woman discovered an abandoned baby deer, she stepped in to save its life. The little deer, whose mother had died, was taken into the woman's home, fed, and nurtured until it was strong enough to return to the wild. Soon, the deer joined a herd and began living a normal life in the forest. However, this real-life Bambi never forgot her rescuer. In heartwarming footage, the deer is seen excitedly running to visit her human mom. Without hesitation, she heads straight inside her former home, where she receives a large bottle of milk. After her fill and a quick reunion, the deer happily returns to her herd. But one thing's certain, she'll be back to visit her human mom again soon. Number 12. Grateful dog at the vet. A trip to the veterinarian is rarely an enjoyable experience for pets or their owners, but this particular dog seems to know he's in the best hands. The skilled veterinarian, known for her calming demeanor, is seen carefully treating the pup's injured leg. What makes this moment special is the way the dog gazes at her with pure affection, as if recognizing her care and expertise. Holding out his leg without resistance, he's the perfect patient, earning a gentle pat on the head for his cooperation. This touching exchange shows the bond that can form between animals and their caregivers. With such trust and love, it's no wonder this pup is on the fast track to recovery. If only every veterinary visit could be this smooth. What's her secret? Treats, kindness, or perhaps just a touch of magic? Number 11. Man and goose form unlikely friendship. At Echo Park in Los Angeles, one goose has formed an extraordinary bond with a retired salesman named Dominic Erler. While most geese swim, wander, or squabble, Maria, a uniquely devoted goose, patiently waits by the road each day for Dominic to arrive on his scooter. Their friendship began unexpectedly when Maria chose Dominic from among thousands of park visitors and started accompanying him on his daily walks. Unlike typical bonds with animals, this connection wasn't coaxed with food or tricks. Maria simply seemed to pick Dominic as her favorite. Their ritual has since become a daily spectacle, with Maria even defending Dominic from overly curious geese or dogs. Her loyalty has even changed Dominic's perspective on birds, inspiring him to stop eating poultry. Together, Dominic and Maria remind us of the surprising friendships that can develop across species. Number 10. Orangutan feeds tiger. At the Myrtle Beach Safari in South Carolina, visitors witness incredible bonds between animals of different species. Among them is a remarkable male orangutan who, after observing humans bottle-feeding tiger cubs, decided he wanted to care for a baby tiger himself. This caring orangutan doesn't just stop at one cub, he lovingly interacts with 2 tiger cubs and even a baby liger, a cross between a lion and a tiger. Scratching their bellies, playing, and showering them with kisses, this orangutan shows that love and care transcend species. Such sanctuaries provide a safe haven for animals like these, many of whom face threats like poaching and habitat destruction. Places like Myrtle Beach Safari not only protect these animals but also educate guests about their intelligence, value, and the importance of conservation, all while delivering heartwarming moments like this. Number 9. Parrot kisses its toy. Meet Fabio, a 5-year-old Indian ring-necked parakeet who is equal parts charming and affectionate. Fabio loves to dance and sing, but above all, he adores his favorite toy, a hanging bundle of colorful trinkets. In a heart-melting display, Fabio repeatedly tells the toy "I love you" before showering it with kisses, delivered in rapid, enthusiastic pecks. His owner might be glad to let the toy take the brunt of Fabio's passionate gestures, but it's clear this little parrot isn't shy about expressing his feelings. Indian ring-necked parakeets, like Fabio, are known for their intelligence and affectionate nature. However, their high energy and need for attention have sometimes led to abandoned birds forming wild colonies in cities like London and Paris, where they've become as common as native birds. Fabio, however, is proof that with a loving home, these parrots can bring endless joy, and a few kisses too. Number 8. Rabbit welcomes its owner. Bonita Bunny isn't your average rabbit, he's an internet sensation with viral videos, his own website, and even a line of rabbit-made artwork. Known for his floppy ears and artistic flair, Bonita's masterpieces sell for up to $350 each. But this talented bunny is more than just a painter. He's also known for his dog-like affection, which melted hearts when his owner, Shay, returned home after a long trip. In the video, Bonita hops excitedly to greet Shay, even giving a few affectionate licks on his hair. But Beanie isn't just about cuddles. He's also a Guinness World Record holder for the most rabbit slam dunks in a minute and has starred in a rabbit version of Home Alone. This entrepreneurial bunny is changing perceptions of what rabbits are capable of and just how deep the bond between a bunny and its human can be. Number 7. Baby monkey abandoned by mother, adopted by a cat. In Russia, a 16-year-old cat named Rosinka found herself stepping into the role of motherhood in the most unexpected way. Despite never having kittens of her own, Rosinka adopted an abandoned baby squirrel monkey named Fedor. Fedor's mother had rejected him, refusing to carry him on her back, a critical behavior for a monkey's survival. Faced with this dire situation, the director of the Tyumen Zoo came up with a bold plan, introduced the tiny monkey to Rosinka. The outcome was nothing short of heartwarming. Rosinka accepted Fedor as if he were her own kitten, showering him with love, care, and protection. Fedor, in turn, rode on Rosinka's back, only hopping off for his bottle feedings from human caretakers. After 2 months together, Fedor grew strong enough to join the monkey enclosure, leaving Rosinka behind as the loving hero who saved his life. Their bond is a testament to the power of interspecies compassion. Number 6. Cat saves toddler from falling down stairs. Animals don't just charm us, they can be heroes too. This extraordinary cat proved it by preventing a dangerous accident. In the video, a curious toddler begins crawling toward an open door leading to a flight of stairs, a situation fraught with danger. Spotting the peril, the quick-thinking cat races to the child, placing itself between the baby and the stairs. The cat pushes the child back with gentle but firm movements, even using its paws as if to say, "Stop right there." Thanks to the cat's instincts and determination, the toddler is steered away from harm. This heroic act highlights the intelligence and compassion of cats, stepping in where the parents seemingly dropped the ball. Thankfully, this vigilant feline was there to save the day, demonstrating that animals can be not just companions, but guardians too. Number 5. Sweet owl enjoys cuddling. During a mushroom-picking trip in the Slovenian woods, a man stumbled upon an extraordinary sight, a large owl perched on a dead tree trunk. The owl didn't fly away as he approached, so he gently stroked its feathers. The owl seemed to enjoy the affection, but something wasn't right. The owl was unusually calm because it was gravely injured, with both wings broken, leaving it unable to survive in the wild. Realizing this, the man carefully carried the owl to a veterinarian. Fortunately, surgery was successful, and after 4 months of rehabilitation, the Eurasian eagle owl was released back into the wild. With only 600 breeding pairs of these magnificent birds in Slovenia, this act of kindness likely saved one of them from certain death. It's a reminder of how small gestures can make a monumental difference in the natural world. Number 4. Dog saves child from kidnapping. Edgar, a 4-year-old hound mix from Franklin County, Pennsylvania, became a true hero when he thwarted a kidnapping attempt. One night in April 2019, Edgar began growling and behaving oddly, waking his owner, Tom Lambert. Tom got up to investigate and heard someone fleeing down the stairs, away from his young daughter's bedroom. Later that night, a man was arrested in connection with the kidnapping of a nearby child, who had been taken from her home and placed in a trunk at the suspect's residence. The man later confessed to breaking into the Lamberts' home with the intent of kidnapping their daughter. Thanks to Edgar's protective instincts, Tom was alerted, and a potential tragedy was averted. Edgar's bravery highlights why dogs are truly man's best, and sometimes life-saving, friend. Number 3. Goodbye kiss from a giraffe. At the Rotterdam Zoo, a terminally ill worker named Mario received a touching farewell from the giraffes he cared for during his career. Mario, who was born with mental disabilities, had spent years cleaning their enclosure and formed a special bond with these majestic creatures. As his illness reached its final stage, a local charity helped fulfill his last wish, one final visit to the zoo. In a heart-melting moment, one of the giraffes leaned over the barrier and gave Mario a tender kiss. The animals seemed to sense that something was amiss, offering this touching gesture of love. Mario, beaming with joy, said his goodbyes to his beloved giraffes and the zoo staff, leaving behind a story of compassion and connection that resonates deeply. Number 2. Baby goats love hugging. In this heartwarming video, a group of baby goats eagerly lines up to hug their favorite human friend, a man wearing a trucker hat. Their excitement for affection is contagious, and it's clear he enjoys the hugs just as much as they do. Science shows that goats are as intelligent and affectionate as dogs. They'll gaze intently at their humans when seeking help or expecting a treat, a behavior not seen in their wild relatives. While commonly associated with farming, goats have the intelligence, social skills, and adaptability to make excellent pets for those who can provide constant attention. The clip showcases these loving qualities, but don't miss the alpaca sneaking in for a hug. Does he deserve a little love too, or is he out of luck for not being goat-like enough? Number 1. Cat adopts ducklings. On an Irish farm, Ronan and Emma Lally were alarmed when their newborn ducklings went missing. Their fears grew when they found one of the ducklings in the mouth of their cat, Dalla. However, the story took an unexpected turn. Dalla wasn't harming the ducklings. Instead, she was gently carrying them to a nest she had made. Having recently given birth to kittens, her maternal instincts were in overdrive, and she decided to adopt the ducklings into her family. Amazingly, the ducklings even began nursing from Dalla, an unheard-of behavior for ducks. This unconventional family flourished, with the ducklings waddling around their feline mother and blending right in with their kitten siblings. Their bond proves that sometimes, love knows no boundaries, even between species. Which of these stories touched your heart the most? Have you ever witnessed an animal doing something as adorable or surprising as these creatures? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to check out more incredible stuff popping up on your screen, and I'll see you next time.